Okay, so he doesn't allow drugs on site. I feel like we would have caught him on something like that, though. Oh, right. Kate was drunk at the meeting.
Nope. He doesn't allow it. Doesn't mean she wasn't drinking beforehand, I suppose. Okay, let's ask him about this really quick.
What do you know about this?
Not much.
So you've never seen this before? You don't know anything about Third Eye?
Well, I don't remember seeing it now.
You don't recognize any of the symbols on it?
Sorry.
Doesn't recognize the symbols, the mask.
Oh, we got him. We got ya.
Aha. Ryan, you've just told me all about the moon symbols on the mask, then you're claiming you don't know anything about the symbols on the flyer. It's all the same thing.
Oh, actually, yes. Sorry, yes, yes, I do remember that.
So what did you know about Third Eye?
Oh, not much, really. Never came into contact with them.
That wasn't just the first iteration.
That explanation was way too short. Ryan's definitely hiding something.
Because at Edenton Hall and where did he talk about them starting in the hall?
Village Hall.
Village Hall. Yep. And then
Never came into contact.
yes.
According to the
Never
flyer,
really
this
bad at
Third
lying. I
Eye
feel like
group
Rebecca
was
knows
based
what
at the
happened.
Village Hall, is that right?
Was it?
That's where you were based, wasn't it? Yeah, you said you invented the Atlas phrase free to be free while you were based at the Village Hall.
So I did.
So you must have come into contact with Third Eye at some point. You were using the same hall.
Well, I'm
They
afraid
had it
I
every fourth Wednesday.
haven't been entirely honest with you, Inspector.
Go on.
You see, Third Eye
Is Atlas.
Third Eye is, or was, Atlas under a different name. Sorry.
Atlas is Third Eye.
In a new improved form, yes.
And you ran Third Eye.
With Dad, yes.
So you must have known Liam. You didn't just meet him, did you?
Yes, I
Have to
knew him,
stop
Inspector,
talking
but
to
don't
this
get your
man.
hopes up. All of this has been thoroughly investigated and cleared up.
You've been investigated about his death?
They dropped the case. We didn't have anything to do with it. Well, when I say drop the case, I mean a police investigation is one thing, but what the public thinks is another. They threatened to go public, and then James bloody Wilson started distributing his flyers, and that was it. No choice. There was an end to it.
You had to change the name.
We'd already paid the family an out-of-court settlement. I thought that was an end to it. But then James and his cronies, they wouldn't leave it alone.
Who are his crowds?
So we had to close down, buy a new place, rebrand. So eventually, we reopened here
As Atlas.
as Atlas.
And it worked.
Up till now, yes.
So you knew James Wilson too?
We knew James, but he didn't know us as such. Oh, he was very quick to shoot us down, but he didn't do anything like actually coming to the course to see what he was about.
So James wouldn't know that you were now running Atlas.
Not unless he came to one of our courses.
And how much of all that stuff was true?
I
ECT
say that's
machines,
a kill
brainwashing.
thing right there. Well, how do you know? You never been inside of
that
it.
exists only exclusively in the mind of Mr. Wilson. All we do is make better business people. We challenge their prejudices and presumptions. Why don't you come along and see for yourself? The course starts in 15 minutes. Excuse me, Inspector. Hello. I can't come back now. Well, you have my car at the moment. All right. All right. See you later.
Clark.
That was Dad. I have to go back. You can come and meet him if you like.
Ah,
Well, I might come and have a chat.
Come with me.
finally. 8 o'clock.
Cheat unlocked, 8 p.m. No cheats used.
To be perfectly honest, Dad's a great businessman, but he lacks imagination. He does, however, believe in the power of the individual, when taught by the right teacher, of course. Ryan! Just coming.
He's not so much a good businessman as he is a
He's
good
through here.
getting suckers to pay into. I don't think he is.
Oh, that's an evil man.
Detective Inspector Jenks, I'm investigating a death in the village. I believe you knew Kate Vine.
Oh, I thought all this was dealt with, Inspector. You do know that Kate Vine was a gherkin short of a Big Mac. You do now.
The fuck's a gherkin?
You must forgive my son, Inspector.
Gherkin.
He still can't summon up the courage to come straight to the point. So what do you want to know?
Well, a few more questions if you don't mind.
Oh, but I do mind. I'm a very busy man. Try asking an intelligent question, like, do I mind being quizzed about a once promising student who turned into a useless drunk? Ryan, would you mind leaving us for a while?
I'll go back to the centre. I have one or two things to prepare. Call me if you need me, Dad.
You may begin, Mr. Holmes, although I'm not going to be able to help you. I don't have much to do with the course nowadays, so I can't give you any hard information.
That's as maybe, but we
No,
need...
that's as is. But if you want my opinion, I'd be quite happy to give it to you. So, fire away.
Okay, thank you.
That was the
Wow,
meekest
Paul certainly
little...
doesn't take any prisoners.
Oh,
It's
thank
obvious
you,
who's
sir.
pulling the strings in this
You're
family.
a
And I
police
wonder
officer.
what they got up to in their previous guise as Third Eye. 8 o'clock already.
Where do we want to start?
Let's ask about the mask.
Do we want to go top down?
Yeah, we can do that.
How well did you know Kate?
Hardly knew it at all. Met her a few times.
And yet you said she was a promising student.
At the course, that's about all.
So when was the last time you saw her?
Last Friday. I just popped out to the course and about 7.
Did you speak to her then?
The course is at
It's
8.
possible.
And how did she seem? Was she happy, sad, preoccupied?
She was drunk.
And she was also at the pub at 7.
Yeah. But that, we know that she was not...
Well, she left around 7. But the problem is the meeting's at 8. I bet when we show him the advertisement for Atlas, that'll come up.
Do you know if Kate had lost this? It's her driving license.
How would I know that?
You didn't see it lying around anywhere.
No.
That was a little cagey.
Do you know about this bicycle, good sir?
Did you know anything about Simon Thompson's bike?
No.
We're just like wasting this man's time.
At least it's not like a droning on and on of like, why the fuck are you asking me this question?
Yeah.
Do you know anything about the screwdriver?
Have you seen this before?
Looks familiar. Where did you find it?
It was, in the woods.
Presumably had something to do with Kate or her killer.
Well, that's what I'm trying to establish.
Shouldn't it be in an evidence bag, Inspector, in case of contamination?
I didn't have one with me, unfortunately.
Well, don't go testing it for DNA, will you? It's got yours all over it.
What if he is the unwanted gift giver?
It could be. But why would he give it to Emma? Because Emma's
Trying to steal his son's affair away from his son.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
He seems like the
Anyway.
kind of dad that would do that.
Anyway, freedom necklace card. Let's keep going.
What do you know about this?
It's a freedom necklace. It's a symbol we use sometimes on the course. Little bird in cage flying away. Freeing themselves from their past is the analogy.
Maybe that's why it was unwelcome.
So do they get them when they join the course or something?
Oh, right.
No, not as a rule. I think I bought one once as a present.
Oh, not, for Kate, by any chance?
No, not for Kate. I can't really remember who it was for. A birthday present, maybe for one of the students.
But
Which
she's not a
student?
I've no idea.
You've only bought one once, but you don't remember who you bought it for? That seems sus.
He really is trying to steal his... Oh, God.
No, I don't think so.
Ever tried Simon's homebrew? Simon Thompson?
No, I haven't. I wouldn't touch anything that has had Simon's fingers in it.
Not a fan of Simon.
Have you had some chili pork recently?
I really hope cannibalism does not come into this.
Okay. The cardboard mask.
What do you know about this?
Looks like a mask.
You don't recognize it.
Not particularly. Looks like a monarch mask.
What's a monarch mask?
Monarch is fancy dress outfitters. Ryan goes there sometimes.
He goes to a costume shop?
Oh.
Because that's what fancy dress is. He often goes to a costume shop? That's weird.
Could you tell me a bit about this?
Had it designed by an agency
And when was that?
last year.
Is that when you started the business?
Yes, I suppose so.
Okay.
What did you hear about an argument in the pub last Friday?
I didn't go to the pub last Friday.
You didn't hear anything about an argument in the pub?
Should I have?
No, that's fine.
It's quite intense.
Have you ever seen one of these before?
I believe it's a scrying mirror, pagan thing.
Ever used one?
Why would I use a scrying mirror?
So you have no interest at all in this sort of thing?
No,
Does the Atlas course use them at all?
not at all. Strange question.
Liam's death. Oh, yes, that little
Hang
tour.
on, go back to the Lex right here. I want to see what came up from that.
No interest in scrying. Atlas doesn't use scrying on the course. Never uses scrying mirror. Knows the mirror is used for scrying.
Okay. It's not so much that. I think it'd be the no interest potentially, but it's not going to be a thing. Okay, let's keep going.
How well did you know Liam?
Liam who?
Liam, who took his life.
We know his name. It's Liam Rogers.
Well, as far as I remember, he was a good student, confident, outgoing.
You didn't notice any problems?
I believe he had problems at home.
Were you there when he died?
Yes.
And afterwards? You didn't see him after the meeting?
No.
What was Liam like that night?
No. Apart from being drunk, or possibly because of that, he seemed perfectly happy.
He was drunk.
Well, I assume the bottle in his hand contained whiskey and not lemonade.
Lots of similarities to Kate, don't you think? Drinking, depression, is that normal for the students?
People come into the Atlas course for quick solutions to their problems. And when they don't get them as quickly as they might have liked, sometimes their impatience gets the better of them.
So they turn into drunks?
Oh,
Seems a bit extreme.
this is gonna be good. This is
Yeah,
gonna be good.
you
Have you
know
ever
it.
seen this before?
Why are you doing that? I love you so much.
If I did this, would it mean anything to you?
I presume you've seen an Atlas student doing that.
Ah, so this is an Atlas thing.
Well, it wasn't exactly our idea. The students started doing it spontaneously to show commitment to the cause.
Ah.
Cute, really. Which student did you see doing that?
I'm not sure, but he was carving it into a tree. I told him to stop.
Did you really? Why?
Defacing public property.
That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. What's the punishment for that kind of thing nowadays? Prison sentence?
It's usually a fine.
All right. What about defiling public liberty? Does that carry a fine too?
Oddly enough, the student in question argued a similar point. Is that something you encourage on the Atlas course?
We encourage people who put ideas first and moral anachronisms second. The problem with the law, Inspector, is that it's out of date.
So you
Well, I
think that
suppose
people
that's a matter of opinion.
face
However,
truths?
you still respect it.
Respect it. I abide by it. We all play by the book, Inspector, but that's only because of the threat of possible incarceration.
Okay.
Right. That's
Freedom phrase is next.
yeah.
Can you tell me a little about the Atlas phrase, free to be free?
Where did you hear that?
I was talking to one of your students.
It's a little phrase we conjured up to summarize our objectives.
What is your objective, if you don't mind me asking?
Mine, or do you mean the course's objective?
On the course.
The objective of the course is to free people from bondage. We teach that most people are crippled by their past, by guilt, their attitudes, their beliefs, all that kind of nonsense.
Guilt cripples people.
Feeling guilty in business is like a meat eater feeling guilty in an abattoir. Guilt comes from the archaic emotional centers of the brain. It's a vestige of our animal ancestry, that's
You
all.
don't like emotion.
In business, you heed it at your peril. I'm sorry, Inspector. My house appears to be haunted. Would you mind closing the door?
So, you believe that guilt has no place in business?
None at all. I have few beliefs, Inspector, but that's one of them.
And what if you have done something wrong?
Well, that's the whole point. Guilt has nothing to do with it.
Interesting opinion.
Okay. What do you know about leaves?
Know what this is, by any chance?
I've no idea. Gardening isn't my kind of thing. Rebecca would probably
God
know.
damn
I
it.
presume you've met Rebecca.
Yes,
already talked to her
I'm sure
about
she'd
it.
enjoy telling you what it is. She's the kind of woman who likes to feel
I'm
superior.
gonna guess that father-in-law and daughter-in-law
Would probably
do not
marry a
get
millionaire and then decide to run her own pub.
Yes, why was that?
Well, she isn't exactly housewife material. She likes to be in control, like Ryan. Shame, isn't it?
along.
that
Ryan likes to be in control.
I'm in control of both of them.
Ryan does not strike me as someone who likes to be in control.
No, Ryan seems the kind of guy that would go pay for someone to take that control away from him.
Have you ever heard of Salvia divinorum, or magic mint?
Sounds like it might be a drug.
It's a hallucinogenic plant. Legal, as a matter of fact.
I'm not a drug taker,
Stop that.
Inspector.
You're,
I have no
you're hitting
enthusiasm
stuff down there.
for voluntarily
Sit.
poisoning your brain.
Sit down.
And you've never seen anyone on the course taking it?
Well, if someone had, they wouldn't have done it openly. We don't allow drugs or alcohol on our course. We like to tell the students that success is the best drug. Whether you buy into that, of course, is another matter.
So they don't allow drugs or alcohol.
And yet they've had multiple people drunk at the course.
Yeah.
Okay. Third Eye Flyer. Tell us
What
about
do you know about this?
So you've been graced with Goebbels' company already, have you? James, our local minister for propaganda. I suppose Ryan already told you about our actual previous incarnation.
He explained, yes.
Did he tell you anything scandalous?
Not unless you count the suicide.
These things happen.
Was it your idea?
The suicide?
Third eye.
Yeah, I suppose it was. Yeah. As my son had started to atrophy, I decided I ought to give him something to do.
And third eye was the same as Atlas, teaching business skills.
Very similar.
So Liam's death didn't prompt you to make any changes?
There was nothing we could do about Liam's death, Inspector, any more than we could do anything about Kate's. It was out of our control.
You can't blame me for wondering, Paul. 2 student deaths in 2 years.
It's called a coincidence, Inspector.
It's called
I expect they ate fast food also. But you're not investigating all the local chippies, are you?
We have a across a single chippy, dude.
Alice doesn't allow drugs or alcohol. Kate was drunk.
Sure, go ahead and try it.
Come on!
Go back to Liam. Liam had been drinking all night at the seminar. Paul said that Atlas doesn't allow drugs.
On the site. Got it.
Ah. So if you don't allow drink or drugs onto the site, why did you allow Liam to drink whiskey all night?
Well, we did give him various warnings. Did try to stop him, but
Banned him.
didn't work.
That's what you do.
But you let him stay on the course?
Yeah, well, we couldn't throw him out. This isn't a primary school, Inspector. We're not the police. We can't enforce these rules.
No, you
If
can.
they pay their fees,
No,
they're
you're welcome.
entitled to stay on the course.
And what if they want to take drugs?
As long as they do it with discretion, frankly, I don't care if they want to wipe or inject paint stripper all over their faces.
Do you store any alcohol at Atlas?
No.
Is there a kitchen?
Why, do you want to go down there and check?
Well, obviously you wouldn't mind if what you're saying is true.
Of course I wouldn't
Getting a
mind.
similar
It's
performance
past the
from-
lavatories down the corridor, but you won't find any drugs in there or alcohol.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It seems like a very similar
Whether I
delivery
find
to how
alcohol at
Snake was
Atlas or
played
not,
by,
it probably isn't particularly relevant.
Rickman.
But
Yeah.
it's worth a look
But
anyway.
very like slow to the point.
Huh.
Should we try and I'm trying to think if there's anything else that's okay, let's run through them and see what the different answers are. Only met Kate a few times. Okay. Meeting on Friday around 7. That's a contradiction because we know it doesn't start till 8. And she also left the pub around 7.
Mm-hmm.
So
But everything concerning the pub.
Tri wasn't in the pub last Friday, and the fact that he met her around 7. No. Okay. Is there anything that indicates when the go to the flyer, the Atlas flyer? Okay, there's nothing about it being at 7. Go to the Third Eye flyer.
Hold on. Alice encourages ideas over morality. And then course objective to free students from their past.
You can try it. Maybe we don't have anything else with him right now.
Yeah, it seems like that we should, but
It
Thank
does
you.
seem like we
Probably be back
should.
later.
Check the light bulb really quick and see if it says anything. I feel like
I
we-
get the feeling I might be seeing a lot of Paul tonight.
Okay. Okay, so we need to go to the hall.
real quick though, we should probably patrol the streets. Make sure we're not missing anything, right?
Okay. Does this game get you stuck if you miss something?
I don't think it does.
Okay.
Oh, it's 8 o'clock.
Yes, that's why I was saying.
Nothing.
Maybe it's at the Atlas place now.
Because that's the town hall.
No, that is the village hall.
No,
But
what I'm saying
remember,
is, yeah,
they changed it.
Yeah, they changed locations. Nothing there. Here? No.
Nope.
Just those people.
Still there. Maybe
Into the
they're really
clearing?
lost. More vandals? Nope. What was his name? Was it Kyle? Is that the one that someone mentioned?
Kyle, yeah.
Of course it's a Kyle.
Damn it, Kyle. It's locked. What the fuck? Alright,
So
down
the kitchen must be down the corridor there, if what Paul said is true.
Alright.
Go to the... Oh, we can investigate.
That is a sad look. They they put a counter in front of a door.
That doesn't seem like it's up to fire code. We can also just generally investigate. There's a magnifying glass. Yeah.
Oh man, thanks for spotting that.
Any alcohol? So far, no. Wait, is this why he makes homebrew? It's for the cult?
That'd be hilarious. We're gonna open one and just full of scotch. Oh.
Interesting. Well, there's a TV right there with a DVD player. I don't think anyone will mind if I have a quick look at this.
Oh no. We're about to see Ryan and Emma's sex tape.
Please no. What's this game rated?
Not... I don't know.
Hang on, let me... Is it M?
It's not adults only. Let's try a DVD from the pile first.
Yeah.
I think it's just T. Maybe M.
It's asking me to
Oh god.
Freedom, true freedom, means freedom from many vices that society had traditionally believed to be virtues. Self-criticism, self-doubt,
How are those
guilt.
virtues?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Those are not considered
These
virtues.
are not virtues.
People do not consider those virtues. What are
these
you
are
talking about?
sins. Born of a fake morality implanted deep within our minds and collective consciousness
No.
by governments and religions through the ages, with the sole purpose of preventing
No
the
one
masses,
thinks those are virtues.
stopping
What?
us from achieving the same success, happiness, and freedom enjoyed by those at the very pinnacle of society. I'm going to show you that common morality is nothing more than the cynical creation of an elite desperate to stay in power.
What?
An elite hell-bent on preventing you from reaching your full potential by making you feel guilty for pursuing success.
What?
But the good news is
None of this makes sense.
that you can take back control. You can become the success you deserve to be.
This is such a cold.
Atlas will give you a unique and powerful advantage. Life in all its technicolor glory can be yours. All that you have to do is to stay,
So,
embrace it, enjoy it, and learn to love your ambition. Welcome to Atlas.
You know, I think I see why Emma wasn't into this. I am more...
Except for, I think we're gonna find that she actually is a student.
I'm now more interested, or I'm now more questioning Emma of what the fuck did she ever see in this guy?
Yeah.
Suspicious XXX DVD.
Maybe it's just a bootleg copy of, like, the, Vin Diesel movie.
Yeah. Oh god, it is a sex tape.
No. So that's pickpocketing? Oh no, taking something from the pit that's hidden. Why were there two wallets? Or are they just taking a bunch of wallets?
That was weird.
That was very weird. Why would you record that and put it on a DVD?
Well, that was odd. Looked like someone pickpocketing, but why make a video of it?
Yeah.
Our thoughts exactly.
Okay, so no alcohol found. Let's go see if we can get in a reading room. Maybe that's where the meeting is?
Let yourself go. Feel your soul lifting.
Definitely not a cult.
Then wait for the moment to break free. Then break free. Excellent, Hannah.
Wow!
Could you come back later, please?
What's going on here?
Please, leave.
Sorry, Ryan, there's a few more questions I have to ask you yet, and time's ticking by.
Leave.
Okay.
Hey, look, Kyle.
Oh yeah.
Douchebag.
Has anyone not been?
Oh, yeah, right.
What on earth was that about?
Okay, let's go to the
Looked like they were
lodge.
burning woolen dolls. A woolen doll burning ceremony. What a very odd course this is.
It's just paganism. Rebranded to make money off these suckers.
Wait, he's not gonna be there.
I thought maybe we could break in. Simon and Emma, should we see if they're still there?
Yeah, sure.
Can talk to Rebecca.
Go see the... Oh. What is that?
Is that for a car? What does it say it is?
Remote control. Oh! For the garage doors.
Oh, yes. Yep.
Here, I think?
Yes. Car.
Oh.
Here's where we find the box.
No, it's just mannequins everywhere. Oh my gosh, it's a bike thief.
So, those are Ryan's guitars, kept in a garage. Not really the best place to keep them.
Okay, it's a guitar collection.
Maybe we should talk to Rebecca about that.
Ooh, yeah.
Because, you know, husband. Serious, you should know.
Is there anyone at the restaurant?
Not yet. Watch, the restaurant's just gonna be something that, like, you can always go to, but there's nothing bigger.
Ask about a few more things, please.
I feel like that's gonna be a couple of things.
Okay, so, did we ever ask her about the Third Eye Flyer?
Yeah, we did.
Okay. Triple X DVD.
Do you know anything about this?
No, sorry. Ask Ryan.
We can't have him over. He's taking part in a cultic ritual.
Do you know how... Hey, speaking of which...
What do you know about doll burning at Atlas?
Only that it's part of the course.
How is no one
not
questioning
entirely
all
sure
these
what
things
they're
that are
for, but I
apparently
made
part of
dozens
this
for him.
business
You
course?
made them.
Oh no, you
Ryan
took
can't make
business in
anything.
college.
He's practically dyspraxic.
This is not anything you would see in a business school.
How does this relate to Keynesian economics?
It doesn't. Do you mean Keynesian?
Yeah, Keynes.
Keynes, yeah. You said Kensington.
Oh, I thought I said Keynesian.
No. You said Kensington.
Kensington economics.
Kensington Palace. Okay.
Does Ryan play the guitar?
He tries. He does keep wasting money on them, though. I think he believes if he buys the right one, he'll suddenly turn into Jimi Hendrix. It's sad, really. I just let him play in his room. As long as he plays in there, I don't mind.
His room.
Let the man have a hobby.
No, but like his room. Do they not share a room?
Well, I mean, if you
Not everyone does.
if you
but,
have
like,
a house, like no, it might just be like, oh, she has her office, he has
yeah.
his office,
No,
and
I
that's
get-
his room.
I get that, but like generally that could also mean like your bedroom.
Don't think we really
Ryan
got
is
anything.
practically dyspraxic.
What?
Oh, on the doll burning, it said Ryan is practically dyspraxic.
The fuck is dyspraxic mean?
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Difficulty in performing coordinated. Is that right? Hang on, let me see. Developmental coordination disorder, yeah. Seen in things like ADHD.
Huh.
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
Hey, the guy you're fucking, you know anything about his guitars?
What do you know about Ryan's guitar collection?
I know he plays, because he tried to buy one off me.
Do you play?
I used to. I used to be in a band,
Oh, she was in a
but
band
I
with
was a
James.
singer as well, so I got away with it.
Singer as well.
Yeah, I used to sing in a band every night. But sometimes it was in a pub, but usually at Rebecca's.
What was that called?
It was called Blackstone.
So how
Liam.
did she
And
practically... No, how did
this
she practically...
guy from a record company once came to see us, and
Oh,
he
wait,
said
it was
the
Liam
band
who
was
was in the
rubbish, but that I was good. So after that, I don't think they liked me much, and then we broke up after college.
Can't hide talent.
Interesting.
Did she say that she didn't really know Liam very well?
Yeah, go down.
But she was in a rock band with him.
Yeah, so Ryan's guitar collection. Used to sing in a pub band called Blackstone.
Aha.
Bitch, we got you
That
again.
band you
Stop
sang
lying, Emma,
in,
you're bad at it.
Blackstone.
Seriously.
Who else was in the band?
Just a few people from college.
Including Liam?
Yeah.
Why did you say you didn't know him?
No, it's not that. I just thought you meant that I didn't know about his suicide.
Did you?
No, I was away on holiday.
When he died?
Yeah, I only knew him through the band.
She definitely knows more than she's saying. She was in a band with Liam, but didn't know about his problem? I'm not sure I believe you, Emma.
God damn it, Emma.
Okay, let's keep looking at things.
I don't think Emma has much to do with Kate, but she has something to do with Liam.
Yes. Do you know much about burning dolls?
What do you know about doll burning?
Doll burning, I think it was something that they did in the course. Simon mentioned it.
Oh, they didn't do that when you were there?
No.
How is no one questioning what is going on with this course? Triple X DVD.
Have you
Waiting for
seen
someone
this
to be
before?
Like, what the fuck is that?
No? Don't think so.
And it says Triple X on it. How is that not making people be like, what the fuck are you holding?
This man's holding porn in his hands.
Be back later on, if that's okay. Have you seen this before?
No. Oh, sorry.
What do you know about doll burning?
Not on the course. It's a ritual thing. It's getting rid of things that you don't need. Throw it into the fire.
And that's a good thing.
Well, yeah, it helps you getting rid of things you don't need, so you can move on, take control again.
So what are the masks for?
They're just to help you get into the right frame of mind. Just get you into the zone, you know, help with the trance.
A trance?
Yeah. It's like self-hypnosis. We do it on the course sometimes. It's just to help you get into the right frame of mind. You know?
Couldn't, like,
So
further
you
his
hypnotize
studies in
yourself?
psychology and is now doing
How do you
the
do
legal
that?
practice
Just
of
stare into a mirror and chant something,
Yeah.
you know, just
Next,
say
we're
the
gonna
same
find out
thing over
that
and over
they,
again.
Lace the mask.
Or you could just
like
close your
LSD.
eyes and put yourself into a trance. Some people can do that.
And that's safe?
Well, yeah. Hypnosis doesn't work the way that most people think it does. You can't just be hypnotized if you don't want to be
no,
hypnotized.
it has more to do with
But
you can't be hypnotized.
you can
if
learn
don't
to hypnotize
do
yourself.
hypnosis at all.
What did you say it was
You have
called?
to have some
Auto-hypnosis.
Self-hypnosis, auto-hypnosis,
You
same
can't
thing, really.
self-hypnotize, can you?
I think Simon was a bit too quick to play down the role of auto-hypnosis on the course.
You can-
I'll have to ask around about this.
You can do something like that.
Okay, is if you're doing
It is.
self-hypnosis?
It is kind of dissociation.
So what?
Like that is literally
Disassociation.
that is kind of what hypnosis is like. It's yeah.
Disassociation is not a good thing,
Nope.
though.
Nope. It's not. It's not.
It's a really bad coping mechanism, which is why there's dissociative disorders.
Yeah.
What do you know about Ryan's guitar collection?